Good morning. Today is Tuesday, June 2nd, 2026. It's our first breakfast stream of June.
The poll has ended. The winner is 4.
The poll this morning was, how many? 4 got 30%, 3 got 25, 6 got 24, and 5 got 22. I would have went for 3, but that's just because 3 is my favorite number, personally. But people like 4. People like 4. Ivar says, is it because Venusaur? No, other way around. 3 was always my favorite number. And then Venusaur happened to be number 3, and I was like, I already liked you. This is working out pretty nice. Yeah, also, happy Pride Month. It is June. And also, it's green? I was always... I don't know if I was into the grass types... I was probably into the grass types because of Venusaur and Bulbasaur. I don't think that it was the other way around. Because, like, Pokemon was, like, new. Pokemon was like a new thing. I couldn't have been like, I've just... You heard it here first, Stephen George is into the grass. Like, I can't imagine there was any other non-Pokemon related thing that would have been like, yes, grass types. So probably Pokemon and the love of like Venusaur and Bulbasaur is what made that happen. Hi. Good morning to you. You can. How is your foot?
Hurting.
When did you hurt your foot?
Friday.
Oh, so the breakfast stream crew doesn't know yet. Okay, so Mark and Rhonda were here for a few days. First, eat this.
Stop trying to play the violin and instead eat Tiny Eddie's got ammonia bits.
You know how, like, playing the violin is, like, a poetic term for stop complaining?
Edis interruptus. Sorry, we will talk about the foot. That's Bits of Darbicus who says, there is no real reason, there is no real why. Tiny Eddie, give us a snack that won't make us die. Oops! He killed you again. Got ammonia bits. Will ammonia kill you? Depends the amount. I mean, for law purposes, yes, don't consume ammonia. I guess we could just stop it there. Like, we don't have to... Sappy, cleaned you out. Vagabond, there go my evening plans. I'm so bored, I'm drinking bleach.
Don't.
Sorry, that's a song. That's a song. That's not... It's not for actual consumption. Our legal department has advised us to say that everything can kill you and you should not put anything inside of you. It's the best. It's the best legal defense is to be like, we think you shouldn't do anything. Except arrive to breakfast stream, where we say don't do anything. Anyway, Darbicus. Thank you. I'm sorry that Eddie let you down. Was like, ammonia? So, quick story about Mouse Foot.
Barter your ball away for some Tiny Eddie's toasted sloth cheese.
I think Chaz is doing this on purpose. I think Chaz is having fun. Azabits from Logan D. Campus says, Happy Pride. Chaz says, this will not be a quick story. This will not be a quick story, and I will not permit it before alerts. I mean, he right, though. It will not be a quick story. Fine.
I should have waited till alerts were done before I came upstairs.
Also, like, I can't stop Chaz. There's no, like, I can't turn alerts off. He'll just turn them back on. Thousand Bits from Logan D. Campbell says, Happy Pride, almost my birthday. Happy Pride. Have some toasted sloth cheese. That actually doesn't sound awful. Everything can make cheese. We've had this discussion before. We don't need to dive back into it. But anything, any mammal can make cheese. So can you get sloth cheese? You can. Would you want it? Probably not. Seems expensive. Logan, I don't like that idea.
Me the bird.
Listen. Master Link, don't eat the sloth. You're not eating the sloth. You're eating its cheese. Any mammal can make cheese. And that does lead you to then find out that, yes, there are markets for every type of cheese. And it's insane. That's right, baby. Get yourself some bat cheese. Alright, we're going to read alerts before I tell this story. Just so you know. We got 41 months from Cave Bat, 37 from Kid Wikipedia's, 51 from Shattered Muse. Hopefully a good snack.
A good blend of hot beige flavors. Tiny Eddie's Geyser Badger Logs.
Hot beige flavors.
Hot Beige is the restaurant I do not want to go to. Welcome to Hot Beige. That's a bit from Droodle says, what shall nourish me, Eddie, as I tackle the locates today? Or, in Spanish, locates. Hot beige. Hot beige. Geyser Badger Logs. I don't know what that's about. The thing that struck me is hot beige. Renee, listen, I love a good beige plate. I think that's poop.
Geyser Badger Logs.
Geyser logs are not... This is like an infomercial. It's like, if you're suffering from geyser logs. What's your favorite plate of hot beige? Sorry, Renee said she enjoyed a good plate of hot beige. What's...
Yeah, probably
curry?
some kind of curry.
I can go...
I do love Japanese
Oatmeal?
curry. Maybe it's about time for me to make that soon.
I've never been big into oatmeal. I'll eat it if there's no other options, but...
Mashed potatoes and gravy?
Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Meatballs. I do like meatballs. We were at the Costco, and they
We didn't get meatballs.
The story has a purpose. You're so quick to interject and tell me we didn't do a thing. We bought a pizza
Okay,
that had meatballs on it.
that's entirely different.
It's meatballs. How is it entirely different? We're talking about meatballs. There's a meatballs on it. If we're talking about meatballs, it's still meatballs. Cosmic, I thought we were doing alerts and not stories. Shh. Don't tell Chaz. Chaz doesn't know this is a story. Tried to sneak one in. Anyway, that was the end of the story, I guess, is that we bought a pizza that has meatballs on it. I can't wait to try it. All right, time to move on. 74 months from Queer Quest, 41 from Arcane Leo, 70 from Jace Book, 85 from We Win, 61 from Sapphire, 33 from Mariq Tofu, 5 from Grape Soda Base.
Scoop up your Midnight's Artifice with Tiny Eddie's Unknown Decay Delights.
What's everyone's midnight artifice? I just want to get a reading on everyone's late night artifice enjoyment. 1,000 Bits of Aggregate the Molecules, who says, I had a late start. What should I have for breakfast? Unknown Decay Delights. Cheese decays. Is that what it does? Is that technically? I'm trying to think of food that humans consume regularly that decays. Essentially, yeah, like fruit. Although we typically try to do that before it happens. Sorry, I mean things that we would consume after that happens. Blue cheese is the only thing I'm coming up with. Is like cheese that.
What about like fermented things?
Yeah, okay. So, alcohol? I guess. Fish sauce? Anything aged. Kombucha. Oh my god, bananas is such a big brain answer. Because everyone wants their banana some amount of decayed. Huh. I like that one. I like bananas. I like mine not decayed much at all, and you prefer it a little more decayed than me. Although what really ends up happening is neither of us eat the bananas, and they go into the freezer to become banana bread someday.
How many are in the freezer right now, Stephen?
I hope none. We got a new freezer.
There are none in there.
Okay. I've been trying to really eat them while they're green. I want to leave you bananas, but I have like a threshold in my mind of how many bananas I think you can realistically consume.
Yes.
So it ends up not being 50-50. I eat
it's not 50-50.
I eat like 70 or 80% of the bananas and try to leave you like 20 or 30%. And that usually goes okay. Mm-hmm. And you haven't complained about the lack of bananas, so I think I've got that ratio down. What do you think?
I think it's right.
Okay. Marriage is about figuring out ratios. Claire is sad she didn't receive her Oreo Blizzard. Claire wanted a snack, and then she said, well, I'm going to dial up my friends. Dairy Queen. Dairy Queen said, okay. But they weren't okay, and they didn't bring her an Oreo Blizzard, and that's why they should go to jail. We should send the whole corporation to jail. Sappy says, did you want me to say Taco Bell? Yes.
I'm 60.
Yes, I wanted to say it so bad. So bad, and my brain was like, but buddy, that just isn't where it is, and I changed it. Well, it was the Courier, not Dairy Queen.
No.
And also 1600 wrote some goal lining. He says, no, she isn't sad. Ask her about it on the discount link. I'm gathering from context that Claire ordered an Uber Oreo Blizzard. Is that what happened? And then it just didn't arrive? That's my assumption based on this story. Anyway. It didn't show up and eventually got canceled. Maybe it just decayed. Renee says, I don't trust people delivering ice cream. I don't use Uber in any capacity, but if I did use it, and the times I have used it, there's been times during grief that we have used it. I haven't used it for ice cream, and I think it's because I have serious worries about how it would arrive. But I guess it really depends on how close you live to the thing.
Yeah.
And also if the person has a freezer. Because some of the Uber drivers, they got like the special boxes. So JDO says, I only trust delivery from the place itself. If a place has delivery, I would prioritize that over Uber, for sure. Renee says, I basically get nothing delivered because I live in hell. I'm sorry.
I feel like it takes 45 minutes to get to Renee's place. Not from, like, places, but through.
I thought you meant from here. I was like...
Like, through all of that to get there.
Okay. Oh, I understand what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah.
That's my impression, at least.
Childa says, I've done a milkshake and that's been fine, but yeah, I don't think I'd do ice cream. Is the Blizzard the one? Blizzard.
That's the concrete.
Yeah. That's not as helpful, but I understand what you mean. The Blizzard's the one where, like, when they serve it to you, they give it to you upside down, right? Right?
I don't know. Did they ever do that?
Isn't that the thing? Isn't that the whole thing? It's like, here's your Blizzard. Okay, so yeah. So, just quick off-ramp here. Concrete is the name of Culver's version.
That's a frozen custard version. Mm-hmm.
But
I've seen other frozen custard places call it a concrete. Like Good Berries does that.
Okay, anyway. So that's pretty firm. So if you ordered that on a delivery service, you might get a milkshake. Because by the time it arrives to you...
Shake Shack calls it concrete, too.
Okay.
Dairy Queen is not custard.
Yeah. Sorry, Dairy Queen. Also, am I giving you enough room?
No.
I'm sorry. I just really wanted to spread. Like, my legs needed to be, like, stretched a little bit. Is that better? I'll just put my legs down.
You don't have to do that.
Well, I'm too big for this world. And you aren't taking up any more space on the couch than, like, your designated portion.
Mm-hmm.
I am. I'm, like, over here. I'm sorry. I can still stretch. I'm still stretching.
I can't believe he's doing this during prep. I bought a Pride bike jersey yesterday.
Oh, did you?
Uh-huh.
How many jerseys you got?
This one isn't an everyday jersey. It is wool.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say, yeah, it's for 1 month.
It's wool.
Oh. It's a Pride jersey, but it's wool?
Yeah. It's vintage.
In Raleigh?
I bought it used on eBay.
Yeah. Since Pride Month is June, wool is a bad choice.
It's vintage.
Okay.
It's like...
It's before we decided on June.
It's before we decided to make bike jerseys out of stuff other than wool.
Winter Pride. Yeah, that's... It must be Australia. Oh! Australian
I wanted a vintage
Pride.
jersey, and I was looking through, and I was like, this one's a good price, and it's a rainbow, and it's June. And I bought it.
Do you think you'll be able to wear it?
Yes.
Like in June?
Yeah, there's a ride or two I'm planning to wear it too.
Okay. Just take extra water.
Yeah.
Okay. Just be careful. We got 78 months from Sacrocelica, 71 months from Evar, 93 from DC20 Will Save. Good snack?
Stop confusing that lamp and start eating Tiny Eddie's Leg Day Misery Cakes.
Are those protein bars?
Leg Day Misery is great. 1,000 bits from Incarnado says, Tiny Eddie, it's my birthday today. Do you have a special snack for me? Happy birthday. What if you made your legs miserable? It is cake, though. That's a birthday thing. You know how people eat bananas to stop Charlie horses? What's something you can eat that gives you Charlie horses? They just put that in the cake. It's the most delicious cake on earth, but about halfway through, you're like, oh no. That's how they do it. Salt. Salty cake.
No, you need salt for electrolytes.
Well, what?
You had vegan brownies last night.
I'm sorry, we're allowed to take this detour, but when I said we bought a meatball pizza, you were like, that has nothing to do with... Yes, we did.
16.
We did have a vegan brownie. Also, we're not allowed to talk about... You're trying to talk about the story.
16.
Chaz is cutting you off.
16.
Can't do any stories
16.
until we get through alerts. There's brownies. We'll talk about... That's a separate story. 1600 bits from Spinner Trap says, Happy Pride to Chaz and everyone else. Here is some ammo. Listen. Brownies, foot. We got it. We got 2 stories. I think. May have been more. I think just those 2. We got 18 months from Eli 301 Dawn, 89 from Luna Gazer. 300 bits from Gold Lining says, got it. So don't eat anything. It is, I was about to say, it is safer. I guess it's not. At a certain point you have to eat. Just don't let it be anything that smells or is ammonia. It's a good rule. 43 months from Risen One. 500 bits from Gamers. I believe that was the Pelican. 24 months from She's Away 1003. That's a 2. 77 months from Callium. 23 from Monkey in the Moon.
Shut up!
We have a new alert, by the way.
We do.
We added a new alert on Sunday. It's really good. 30 bits Baldo says, hello, random alert inspector passing through. Just making sure your Sharon is working. I'm pretty sure Sharon or Charon makes it work. And then it's also just now the normal, like 300-bit alert on Sundays.
Is that in Greek mythology?
The riverboat man. The boatman that takes you down the river. That's Charon. See if there's any photos. See if there's any photos of him.
In Hades?
You don't have to do Hades, just do Charon. I bet it'll show up. Hades is now described what... Yeah, it's Charon. Anyway, there's a new alert. We got 55 months from Mickey3435, 78 from Snowy Satoru, 66 from Desi Desitail, 55 from Mean Dean, 90 from The Great Ass Fairy, and 20 from 2 Sleepy Cats.
No, real life pictures.
Just like in case the Greeks like took a photo. With chisels. You know what I mean.
With chisels.
300 from Aggregate Molecule says, does Charon work? It does indeed. Yeah, the quick version of how that came to be is that text-to-speech read Charon as Sharon, and then I was like, we should have an alert that's Ozzy saying Sharon, and then Chaz did that one fast, like a minute.
Like he was already doing it before you said something.
It almost felt like it. Yeah, that one was very, very quick. In fact, it happened so fast, and then it played, and my brain did not register it. I just didn't think about it. All right, so we got through alerts. We'll talk about the brownies first.
I went to a housewarming, and I asked my friend if I could bring anything, and he said you would be a hero if you could make something vegan for dessert. Because some of our friends are vegan. So I made vegan brownies. And I brought some to Chaz.
Yeah.
And Chaz had them and said they were good. And you tried them?
I tried them after your vegan friends did.
Yes.
And you had told me that the vegans
Oh,
liked
they
it.
loved them. They took some of them home, and their kids loved them too.
So I got the chance to actually finally try one last night. And my review of it, The Vegans, which is a new show, I think, on AMC. My review of it is my brain definitely recognized something was different. My brain was like, something is wrong with this brownie. However, it is delicious. So I don't know how better to explain that. Like, there's something that you recognize as different, but it's still incredibly good.
The recipe was from Nora Cooks.
Super moist, fudgy, chocolatey. Very, very good. I think if you are vegan and you were looking for something that satisfied a brownie craving, that would do it. Basically.
I made Carly dairy-free brownies for her birthday.
Yeah.
And this recipe was very similar, except hers had egg in it. If she wants that again, I would make this.
Really?
Yes.
You go from dairy-free to...
The only difference was the egg.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's,
Renee says that,
No,
they
don't
looked
read
like
it.
real brownies, unlike brownies that someone else on the couch made.
Don't read it. We don't even need to... Just that'll scroll away. Listen, we all try our best, and some of us are better than others. Anyway, it was a good brownie. I wouldn't go out of my way to acquire vegan brownies. Because I just imagine that...
It's been a while since I've made something vegan. Because I worked at that cafe in college for a while.
Oh, it's been like 20 years.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. I mean, 5.
I didn't know about flax eggs. Because you take flax meal and you mix it with water, and that's your egg replacement.
Oh.
That's what binds it together.
Neat. Yeah, it's they were good. The problem with vegan brownies or just like vegan desserts, vegan alternatives, is that they're more expensive to produce because all of the materials necessary to do it
I had to get plant butter and
So like
chocolate chips were the Enjoy Life dairy-free kind.
Yeah, so it's not something that I would seek out on my own because even though they were delicious, normal brownies are also delicious and like a fraction of the cost to make. But if you are making something for vegans, or if you're vegan yourself, I would look at that recipe because holy crap, that was a brownie. Even if my brain was like, I'm not sure what's different, but something's different, still a brownie. So, it was good. You can also use aquafaba as the egg replacer.
That's chickpea water.
Yeah.
Devil May Cry 36 releases in 2245, but everyone will just call it that game about destinies and tubas.
Devil May Cry really got lost around the 24th entry. That was a bit from Aldo, who says, we can't tell the story yet. We have to hear about this game that will definitely get announced today. Announced today, but releases in 2245. That's the next big thing from, who's the guy that did Black and White? Peter Molyneux. That guy. That's definitely the big thing from him. Because he has a history of doing, like, weird sort of announcements. The next Team Cherry game. Oof. Hey guys, we're working on this game, and we're really hoping that our great-great-great-great-great-grandchildren will be releasing it. So is it just going to take a long time to develop it? Oh, no. It should take like 1-2 years, but we're going to go real slow. Actually, we're just going to leave the schematics for our great-great-great-great-grandchildren. We just think it's a fun idea.
We scribbled it on a napkin.
Every generation gets to add one new game mechanic. It's fun. 300 Bits of Spin and Trap says, hard mode, gluten-free, no dairy, no eggs. Minimalist baker has good recipes for gluten-free vegan baked goods. Thanks, immune system. Please calm down. It's good that there is websites out there that are doing the work to make sure that everyone gets to eat delicious things. That part's important. Also, my apologies to your immune system. But I'm happy for Minimalist Baker. I don't have the immune system problem, but I have the... I dared to eat a burrito the other day.
How dare you?
I dared to eat a burrito, and when I was eating it, I was like, I wonder if this will be okay. It was not. It was so not. Remember those geyser logs? Yikes. Jake, how'd that go? Not well! Not well. In fact, when I ordered it, I even got it no onions. Because there were onions in it, and I was like, what about those onions? Because I was like, I'm thinking.
There's probably still onions in it somehow.
Well, you know what it was full of? Beans. And I know that I know that I should not eat beans, and it was full of beans, and that was the problem. But I wanted it to have beans. I love beans. Darn it. Okay, the foot. So, when did Mark and Rhonda arrive? Thursday, yeah. So Mark and Rhonda arrived here Thursday, and they spent a few days with us. They will be back also. I'll talk about that in a second. But while they were here, we went to Dick's Park, walked around, and they still have the trolls up, which I guess
they're permanent.
They're permanent because they're too big to move.
Yes.
So we went and looked at the trolls. If you don't know about the trolls, I did release a vlog about the trolls at some point recently.
January.
Yeah, this year. And when we're walking through the forest to get there, they've like cut paths and stuff, and we're on our way to one of the trolls, and we look down and we see it's like the diameter of a quarter. It's like a quarter tree, and it's been cut down. It's like
2 inches.
2 inches.
Yeah.
And we note it while we're walking.
My dad's like, watch out for that.
So we walk up to the troll, we see the troll, and then we're on our way back. And on our way back, Mal screams and falls. And Mal had tripped on that 2-inch tree. And I was like, oh.
I think what happened is like it was sitting there and I stepped on it and then my foot slid off. Like, because it was only, and then I like kind of rolled into it maybe.
What shoes were you wearing at the time?
Ballet flats.
Jesus Christ. Do you think possibly that played into the damage? The fact that your shoes were made of paper?
I mean, maybe. I wasn't expecting to run into a tree stump. The world's smallest tree stump.
We did go walking through the woods, so maybe like...
Barely.
Can you judge Sandal Man? I wasn't in sandals that day. I wore shoes. Okay, well...
It's a park.
It is a park, but we did know we were going to jungle it. Okay, well anyway, that happened, and then you were in bad shape.
Yeah, I was, it hurt, and
Yeah.
I was getting, like, numbness and pins and needles feeling. And, like, that was concerning to me, because it wasn't just like, ow. It was like...
It was ow and ow.
It was like, there's some weird numbness, and, like, this isn't good.
Yeah. So, there's a little concern. Chaz and Jeff have a boot.
Yeah.
And Chaz brought that over so Mal could borrow it. It was a little big for you, but you made it work.
Yeah.
Put extra padding in it to make it fit a little bit better. And Mal wore that for a few days. And then we finally got a chance to go to the doctor yesterday. The doctor did an x-ray and did confirm not broken. Which is great. And then gave you a different, tinier shoe.
It's a
boot.
shoe. That's
boot.
my size too. Remember how I was like, do you have a smaller one? And the guy's like, yeah, but your toes are going to hang over. I went and looked up what the size chart is. I probably should have gotten the smaller one.
Men doctors don't know anything about shoes.
I told them I was like a size 6 shoe. And the extra small is 4 to 6.
Well, you know what it is?
Huh.
And, like, I get it. It's that you have the foot of a child. Like, and I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. But you have the foot of a child, and so a person is like, well, this is the smallest adult one.
Yeah.
It's not going to work, but they don't know that it actually would work. So, I understand why he didn't bother to think about it. Yeah. Trust me, that's not a diss.
I had a bike friend ask if I could bring a pair of tennis shoes for her, like a few months ago. She's like, hey, when you head out here, can you bring a pair of tennis shoes for me to wear? And I was like,
no.
I was like, I can, but like, and I was like, what size are you? And she's like, oh, like an 8. And I was like, yeah, I can't. I was like, mine are like a 6, 5.5.
Yeah. So, me and you have incredibly different sized feet.
My shoes can fit inside your shoes.
It's a great place to hide them.
Jess is sorry. The only shoes in the George house are size 3 and size 300.
Yeah.
My bike shoes, because they're like so streamlined, look so tiny.
Yeah. Anyway,
I should have probably gotten the extra small shoe, but it's fine. It's not broken. It's just something to stabilize my foot, because what I do is like I'm lifting my toes up,
and that's what hurts.
And that's what hurts most. And like it's right here that I hurt it. It's like if this is the ball of the foot, and like this would be like the toe, even though they're not as big, it's this part.
Yeah. And like it has been getting a little better every day. So how are you doing this morning?
Stairs were not fun.
Sure.
But I'm not doing one step at a time and like holding the rail like I've been.
That's good. It's been a interesting few days.
Yeah.
For sure. Anyway, good. Not good that you heard it, but good that it's almost better. And
I asked him, I was like, so I'm a cyclist. I was like, what should I like not be doing? And he's like, well, I want you to be active. He's like, so like no 100-mile ride. And I was like, I was actively planning to do a 100-mile ride on Saturday. that's the goal in my group. And he's like, maybe not that.
He's like, maybe 5? Maybe 5, and then if it works out, then you can increase it.
He's like, if it hurts, you know you did too much, so like, then don't go that far.
So Mal was like, all right, well, we walk out of the office and Mal's like, I will go 10. And I'm like, doctor's like, do 5. Mal's like, I know better than the doctor. And in fairness, you knew your shoe size. So I guess it's fine.
Biking does not hurt. Walking hurts. Like, despite the fact that my foot is in a shoe and it clips in and I'm doing, like, you have the push down motion, but you also have a pull up motion because of the clips on your foot. Like, that doesn't hurt.
Well.
Anyway, if it hurts on the ride today, I'll just turn around.
Thank you. Listen to your body.
I will.
Okay. As long as you listen to your body, that's fine.
I went to a bike thing on Sunday and they did gold sprints.
Coffee.
Yeah.
I did not participate.
Good. Also, nobody knows what a gold sprint is.
So it's 2 stationary bikes that are hooked up to some sort of meter to judge like how fast they're going.
Yeah.
And they're hand built. It's not like a machine. It's like we took 2 really old bikes and put them on rollers and like welded a frame together to hold them.
Yeah.
And the tracker is a magnet on the roller and a sensor. And, like, it's just really DIY.
Really jank.
So we did, like, this bracket tournament thing, and both people get on each bike, and then it's as fast as you can for 20 seconds. And then whoever wins moves on. And people were going so hard they were throwing up. Anyway, the best part of the story is one of those magnets on the rollers flung somewhere, and we spent 30 minutes looking for it, and we found it on the ceiling.
Also, what's wrong with cyclists? Right then. Are bike people okay? They're not. The stories that Mao tells me, yeah, Chaz, a lot. It's just, I don't understand. God, sorry. There was an incredibly funny conversation that happened when Chaz was here, and I am still thinking about it. When Mark and Rhonda were here, Chaz had come over to bring that boot over.
Yeah.
And Mal was talking about biking and how, like, yeah, they this time they brought the bike that was, like, real tall and had, like,
they welded it together.
They welded it together, and they brought that, and, like, we're just doing these routes just to see if we can do it. And Chaz was like, oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, I meet up with other runners, and
we find out they've built their own shoes.
They've built their own shoes, and they've they're decided that let's just run backwards today just to see. And then he goes, oh, wait. No, none of them do that because that's all insane. I was losing my mind.
I was just reading about a bike group, I think in England, where it was like a group of 20 guys, and every time as they, like, aged and one of them would pass away for some reason, there's a thing they started doing to honor that person, and it was like, we put our handlebars on backwards and we go up this really steep hill or something. Or we flip our chain, I don't remember, it was something.
When I die, just, like, sit around and talk and eat coffee cake. Please don't be like, what would Stephen want us to do? He would want us to strap GoPros all over our body and then jump across of a ditch. Like, don't do that. Just eat coffee cake like a normal person. And, like, remember a time that I said something relatively funny. Remember the time that I told you not to do anything but eat coffee cake. Steven would want us to throw all of his video games into a bonfire. Please don't do that. Please don't. If you choose not to keep the video game collection, I can understand. You may want to downsize the home. Please call Roland. Please call Roland. Don't burn everything. Please.
Anyway, someone in Raleigh's trying to get a thing started where they bike around a roundabout 100 times and then 100 times the other way on New Year's Day. They're trying to make it an event.
Yeah, I firmly believe something's wrong with people that ride bikes. It's the communal aspect of it. A normal person with a bicycle that's just, like, going for rides, they don't experience this. The minute they get around other people who ride bikes, their brains start to melt out of their ears. They're like, what if we just rode around a roundabout 100 times? Wait, and then we turn around and do another 100. Like, why would you do that? Why not just be like, we're in a city that was forward thinking with all of these trails and nice places to go to ride the bike. We'll just, like, ride on the trails. It's like, nope. Bike NASCAR.
We can't start talking about alley cat races, so...
I don't know what that is. Do not tell me. I don't want to know. I've had enough bike for this morning. Can't do it. Don't want to know. We had 300 bits from Desi Desidel who wrote, Go Knights, go!
Go Canes.
We're going to have a difference of opinion.
We
here.
are. Game 1's tonight.
28 months from the blue-haired cyborg. 300 from Droodle, who says, Good morning, grandparents. I will be a temporary Hurricanes fan for the Stanley Cup Finals, as the wretched Golden Knights eliminated my beloved Anaheim Ducks. Go Canes. I am always Go Canes, because as a reminder, when the Canes win, alpaca is buy one, get one free. And nothing motivates me more than food.
Free food.
Love it. Love it. They should honestly offer more food, because it's a Stanley Cup. if we win a Stanley Cup game, there should be cake or something. They have little cakes. They should be like, get a free little cake. I should. Sorry, I said the word cake out loud, and my stomach was like, cake. I know, buddy. I know. We know where your loyalty lies. What color is the Stanley Cup trophy? Gray, silver. Is it? It's like silver?
Yes.
I knew it. I knew it. I had two options, really. The fact that you asked me that question was like, I bet it's not gold. 300 from Thunderstriker says, want to send out some good vibes. I went to a Pokemon TCG regional tournament this past weekend and did pretty well. I just missed out on day 2 of the competition, but had a lot of fun. Playing cards recently has been great for my mental health, and I'm so glad I started playing. Nice. Nice. I love trading card games. And it's been a while since I went to Magic
Tournament things. Mm-hmm.
But I always loved it when I did. For a while, I wasn't going regularly, but every once in a while I would go to the pre-releases. And I didn't even collect Magic cards at that point, and I still had a lot of fun. So it's just a good time. I don't know what the evil Magic. I'm remembering the day I went to that pre-release at the mall, and there wasn't enough room for us in the store, so they put us in the food court. Mm-hmm. And the lady rode up on her
little scooter,
on her mobility scooter, and was like, "What are y'all doing?" We're like, "We're playing Magic." And she goes, "Magic, Dark Side," and just rode away. Really great. I loved that so much. We got 310 bits from Gadzooks, who says, hey, I know biking is a fun leisure activity for most, but you know what sounds fun? Making it not fun. Quote from Charles Manson or something. I'm glad that you have a good time.
It is fun.
That's the important part. The important part is you're having a blast. So.
The person who won female gold sprints wasn't even part of our group. She was just someone random in the bar who was like, yeah, I'll participate.
Starts to make me wonder how good your bike group is when random person at the bar is like, I'll try, and wins.
I've never done them. Purple Bike Friend did them last time they did them and said it was really hard and he got out in the first round. And he is a stronger rider than me.
I just don't like how you're like, yeah, it was a great time. Everyone was throwing up, and I'm like, okay. Everyone threw up, and a random person who was at the bar just drinking was like, I'll try, and won. And I'm like, all right, so good to know. Good to know. Vagabond says Chaz was right to push alerts through first. I mean, Chaz knows what to do. But we had a lot. It was important that we talked about all this.
Give me the bird.
Had some stories to get out.
How much were the bike people drinking? There was a couple guys that had a few beers.
Before they did the...
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I'm starting to question the intelligence a lot. 500 bits of Jet Jet says, biking is fun. I swear I know what I'm talking about. The boot pun in there is very good. Although down to just the shoe. Special shoe.
I didn't hurt myself biking.
You're right. You're right. I can't say that you did. It was just tiny. It was just tiny tree.
You were there when I got hurt.
Yeah. I had no idea that it was going to be like a week of pain sort of situation, because I saw the tree.
Uh-huh.
I saw the offender. It was just a tiny little guy. I was like, okay. And like you did the and I was like, okay, we got you. And I assumed that after a few, I don't know, an hour or two, you'd be okay. And then it was like, actually, I might have broken it. And I was like, oh no.
I played bags on Sunday, and that was probably... I hurt playing bags.
Cornhole. Sorry, just want to make sure I translate for everyone. Cornhole. Mao... we got home, and, like, Mao is injured, and we have stairs. And, Mao... I asked her, I was like, can I help you? And she goes, no, I got it. And I'm like, I can help you up the stairs. No, it's easier if I do it myself. And I said, okay. And I watched Mal crawl up the stairs. And then when she went down the stairs, she just sat down like you would go down a slide and just went ba-dunk, 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 ba-dunk. And I was like, and this is better than letting me help you. And she goes, yeah, I got it. Ba-dunk, 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 ba-dunk. And I was like, Lunar, yeah, the fun way. And you did it.
Purple Bike Friend was like,
Give me the bird.
you have every right to ask for help. Let us help you. And I was like, you know that's not how I function.
I mean, most people have a hard time asking for help. I get it. I also suffer from that. But there are certain things where I'm like, I'm injured. It's fine. Jet says, fine, Mal. Trees are harmless. I know what I'm talking about. They probably, do you think they had trimmed it to the ground and it just grew?
No.
Or they just didn't trim
I
it
think
that
they just
far?
didn't trim it.
See, they should have either trimmed it to the ground or pulled it out or something, because it was in the path. Like, there's a path.
Yes, there is a path, and it's right in the middle of it.
You know that you are not the first person to do
When
that.
I've explained what happened to a few people who know that park really well, they're like, I know exactly what you're talking about.
They know which tree?
Yes.
There should be, like, you know, they'll
Spray paint it yellow.
orange, but yeah, I was thinking, you know, they put the little orange flags on things.
Mm-hmm.
They should put a little orange flag.
If they put a cone on it, then no one will step there.
I mean, yeah, if they put a cone on it, people would just always be like, what's under the, oh, okay. Just never stopped. So. Evil half dead. I've been paralyzed for 36 years. Do you know how much time I've saved by not asking for help? Jesus. Oh my god. We do have to run beans. We're getting near the end of the stream. Have beans. These are beans. Beans are not fresh yet. They will be fresh. They will become fresh. Soon. Thursday. What are the other things? There's other things. What's
Tomorrow
today?
you're playing Outer Wilds.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So, actually, two things first. Two things today, Tuesday. One of them is tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern, twitch.tv/ProtonJohn. Me and Claire and Jared and Tom and Dan are getting together to talk about nothing. It's going to be great. That's tonight, 9 p.m. In 6 minutes, there's a vlog. You excited for that? That's going to be a good time. Tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern, continuing Outer Wilds. Thursday morning, 9 a.m. Eastern, breakfast stream. Friday morning, 11 a.m. Eastern,
Painting.
you're painting? Something, just...
Mushroom. Mushroom.
Okay.
You want to see it?
Yeah, do you? I know that you were thinking about what you'll...
Mushroom. This is another one I want to paint, but that's not quick.
No.
I took that at Duke Gardens.
Yeah, I told Mal, I was like, you just did a...
Really long painting.
What, like a 13-week painting?
Mushroom.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
I like that composition a lot. Okay, yeah. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Coffee.
So Mal's gonna paint a quicker painting, and when we discussed it during the meeting, you said,
You were like, you gonna do like a one-off painting?
and then I said, well, a one-off that becomes a two-off, and I was like, yeah.
Maybe a three-off.
Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself to be more painterly and less perfectionist, and you'll do it.
That's my plan.
It's hard when your style is let's get out the protractor.
Yeah, it is.
It's very hard to break away from that. I
Yeah.
understand. But give yourself limits, because as we know from a good friend, limits breed creativity. I think actually the word is restrictions, but
Yeah.
whatever. Geometry is addicting. We got 300 bits of Gadzooks who says, I love The Nothing Show, starring Stephen George and his furry / mommy / bunny friends. Wait, who's who? Furry mommy bunny friend. I'm like, hold on. You know what? Don't answer that. That's fine. I'm fine. I don't know which ones. I'm not sure which one's which. They all might kind of be the... I don't know what this means. The answer is yes. There you go. Well, you're Stefan. Me. Stefan George. Yeah, that'll be fun. I'm looking forward to talking to everybody. Haven't spoken to folks in a little bit. Time to place all of them on the furry bunny mommy triangle. I feel like I would fall in the middle. Like, it's a triangle and it's just my face like right in the middle going... like, what? Anyway, what's the other thing? Oh, and then Friday night, back to Hitman.
Back to Hitman.
Back to Hitman. So we've had a few weeks off of Hitman while we had guests in town and covered a little bit of Yoshi. I finished Chapter 3 of Yoshi, so Yoshi's like half finished. And we'll be back to hitting the man, so I'm excited for that.
I expect to do bad after a few weeks.
I mean, I expect us to do bad, like, regardless. So it's fine. Just remember the trick that Chaz taught us, and it's throw the wrench.
Throw the wrench.
Throw the wrench. Because we spent, like, the first few streams strangling people from the front.
Throw the wrench.
So we would approach them and be like, and they'd be like, ah, someone's strangling me. And then we'd be like, shut up. And Chaz, I know it must have been so painful for him every meeting to be like, guys, what are you doing? Like, we're strangling him. He's like, from the front. He's like, they can see you. He's like, at least do it from the back. And I'm like, well, also punching, where we'd be like, ugh! Someone strangling me is my favorite Hitman line. Anyway, it's always a great time. If you haven't seen the Hitman VODs, they are worth your attention. They're very funny. So that'll be Friday. And then Sunday at 1 p.m., I'll be back to Hades. The last 2 weeks of Hades has been hunting for Sharon! And finally found him. Finally found him willing to fight me on Sunday. So I have one of the 2 fights. The other thing is that we're getting near the end of the game. Finally. Hades is long. It's so long. Like, the core gameplay loop is like, just go fight some stuff and just do that. But the story bits that connect everything is big. So getting close to the end of that, and probably only have a few more weeks of it, and then we'll be moving on to something else. Hades won't be on Sundays, at least until I eventually play Hades 2, because I did buy Hades 2 when it was on sale for... Was it Target that messed up?
Yeah, it was Target.
Target messed up, and I got Hades 2 for $15. God, that was a good day. I liked that day a lot. I was watching them on...
Top days.
I mean, I was watching... People were posting...
NASCAR 08 career mode.
I was watching people post that their orders were getting canceled, so I just assumed that my order was getting canceled. I'd ordered that and some other game. They were both $15. And I just assumed it would get canceled, and then I got an email. It was like, your order shipped. And I was like, really? What about that? So, yeah, sorry, there is not a chance I am going to do NASCAR games on Sundays. Everyone got to see me do NASCAR for 30 minutes, and that was a disaster. I don't think I'm capable of doing NASCAR and not driving inside the thing. Because in my brain, I'm like, I have to get past them. but it was beautiful. I did enjoy it. Okay, it's 10 a.m. That means that the vlog is out, and guess what? It is a Japan 2024 vlog.
Good job.
Thank you. Last night I had talked about it briefly on your stream, and then I was like, I'm just gonna stay up and get this done. I need this done. So, it's out. Go watch it. It's a video game hunting one, so if you're into that, I go to various video game stores in Akihabara and Ikebukuro and look around and buy some stuff. So, and we also eat fancy dinner.
We did. We had fancy dinner.
Fancy dinner. I bought that controller. It's one where I bought a controller, amongst other things. 30 Bits of Slick Duke says, if we make the triangle a square, you would be sock. Yeah.
I have the hiccups.
A thing that's never happened before. Who did this to you?
Me.
Alright, folks, that's it. Be sure to check out the vlog. We won't be doing a dome today. The vlog is fun. I only have 2 more Japan 2024 videos to finish. I'm really trying to finish them before we get cat. What have you done? What is?
Just look on. Am I distracting you?
Yeah, you're tying knots, and I'm like, what? Anyway, want to make sure. I want to try and get the vlogs done / caught up before we bring felines into the home, so I can give them full attention. 30 Bits of Jet Jet says NASCAR is regularly on Sundays, and your stream is a good precursor for the race, so it's appropriate. If y'all want NASCAR to happen during shelf control, I cannot stop you. I can stop you on Sundays. I can stop you on Sundays, and that is where I will stop you. Have a good Tuesday. Check out the vlog. I will see you tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern, for Outer Wilds. Don't.